You fight Spence, and then obviously I collected all the belts, and I get all the respect, and it's worth it. You know what I mean? But I think Spence is a bigger fight. I don't think Bud is that big of a draw. I think he's growing. I think he's growing, but I still don't think he's that big of a draw. And it's going to be interesting with him, with ESPN, and then what happens with the Spence and Mikey fight. And I think that's going to push Spence even further up the ladder, which is going to make him even more of a draw, which makes me want to fight Spence way more than Bud Crawford at this current time.
So how does Keith Thurman gain the trust back in boxing fans?
Don't know, don't care.
Don't care.
Why? I think they love him.
No. It's been mixed emotions about because some people say
because you are only talking about the haters.
No. We talking about people who spend money. We got to talk about people who spend money. You damn near sold out the Barclays Center.
Yep.
Right. It was you're just under Danny Garcia in terms of selling out the Barclays Center, and you haven't fought in 2 years. So whether it's time or whether people believe you were or were not injured, I think there's some reciprocity or bridge you must connect.
Let's believe that I don't want to make millions of dollars. That's the funniest part about that philosophy.
Well, you're back on the mic. You're back in front of a camera and a microphone. So it's all you.
That's why I don't care what you guys think. You think that a dude that used to only I got some dress shoes on, but I had my Nikes on earlier. But Mama didn't even buy me Nikes back in the day, right? Mm-hmm. You know, fighters come from hard backgrounds. I don't need to give you this story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most fighters. Yep.
Exactly. It's not like my background was the roughest, but there was nothing fancy. There's no doctors and lawyers in my family, okay? So let's just keep the story short. At the end of the day, I'm making my dream come true. I'm fighting for 7 figures, win or lose. If you watch boxing, you don't understand boxing, you should understand that we get paid regardless of we win or lose. I'm not afraid to let it go. If you can beat me, beat me. I'm ranked number 1. Who's going to beat me? Where's my rank going to be? It's still going to be in the top 10. I can refight. I can reappear. Muhammad Ali got beat, then came back and beat the people that beat him. You know, I think he beat everybody that beat him except for one fighter. You know, so, you know, if you're not about competition, then what are you about? You know? So, you know, the thing is, I haven't been in the proper health to properly compete, you know?
What percentage are you right now, would you say?
90.
90?
90, man.
2 years, I'm speaking from a realistic perspective. 2 years off, injuries, we can expect 100% Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman.
Definitely.
We can expect that Keith Thurman at Barclays.
Definitely. But the other thing, too, is what if next year I get offered and they start negotiations with Manny Pacquiao? That's a wild card, okay? I wasn't given an opportunity to fight against Floyd Mayweather in my career. So if I was given the opportunity to fight Manny Pacquiao, he's the last living, breathing, active, legendary fighter. Even though he's had his ups and downs, he still has such a tremendous Filipino fan base and just tremendous fan base in general. And it would be a beautiful opportunity to share the ring with such a legend, even if it happens to be towards the end of his career.
So you're assuming Manny Pacquiao beats Adrian Broner?
No, I don't assume that.
Okay.
Because I actually, I haven't made him favorite at all against AB because I love AB's last performance, even though he could have got a little bit more active, a little bit sooner, and made that fight a victory and not a draw. He could have made that fight a victory. But because I know he could have made that fight a victory, then there's possibility that I mean, he's going to be competitive, you know, and a lot of people are very competitive against Pacquiao. Pacquiao doesn't just normally blow through all of his opponents. He takes shots and gives shots, and we know that, you know. And AB can be a little defensive, can be a little passive, and he can get behind on the scorecards, you know what I mean? So it's a good fight, but the thing is, if AB wins, of course, I would rather fight Sean than AB, but I would take Pacquiao over Sean.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? It's just one of those situations.
Makes sense.
One of those situations.
3 times this year?
If Lord has it, yes, sir.
Really?
I would love to because I got to play makeup. Like I said, man, y'all think I want to be inactive, man? There's so much money on that table, boy. So much money.
Speaking of that, I mean, getting back to my question I just alluded to. When they panned to Earl Spence, everyone cheered. When they panned to you, they're booed. Now, I was a fan before I was in media, so I will humbly say to you that there's some repairing that I believe Keith Thurman must do to gain our trust and believe that you're 100%, you're all in, Because, you know,
Yeah, don't care. I'm a world champion.
You are a world champion.
No, I'm a world champion.
You are a world champion.
I'm a world champion.
I had you #1 at welterweight before you got injured. I had you #1 at
I
welterweight.
could care less where they put me right now, bro. Because no matter where the ranking is, everyone's going to still say the if, ands, ors, or buts until all these belts are held out by one person.
Okay.
You understand? Because we're all young, and we're not Floyd Mayweather. We're not here just for the money. We want to be the best, #1. We're all around the same age group. Floyd didn't have that. This is a very special time in boxing. This is a very special time in the welterweight division, and I'm a very special fighter.
You are a special fighter.
Okay, who calls you out? Who beefs from the other fighters beef with you the most on social media? Because everyone likes to talk to you on social media.
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
But you answer them. You have fun with it.
Sometimes when I'm overseas, I'll get on the IG and I'll start like, you know what I mean? And I've had like someone hit me on the DM and he was like, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm messaging him and then like several messages later, he's like, you a pretty good, cool dude one time. I didn't know that. You know what I mean?
How about the fan?
Like, darn straight you didn't know that. You don't know me, bro. You know the persona of every interview and every TV appearance I've ever made. You never met me in the streets. You never been to my mama's house. You ain't never had none of the good cooking. You know what I'm saying?
You're a lightning rod. No, Keith, you're a lightning rod. Whether you're an enigma or an asset, to people, you're a lightning rod. And when you had all these quotes, I'm not afraid to let it go, son, everyone, that was a hashtag, and you moved the meter. Now, we just want to know that will you consistently move that meter for the next 3 or 4 years? That's all we want from you.
Well, I will admit, when I first hit the scene, I didn't have nothing and I wanted it, right? So when we acquired what we wanted, we felt more established. When you're a king of a kingdom, there's less, even though there is more to worry about, but in a sense there's less to worry about. Like, you know, there's definitely less back talk, you know what I mean? But not in my industry, obviously, you know what I mean? But I can take the back talk. Sure. Why? Because I put myself in a great position. And you're only talking bad about me. People are only talking about me mostly because they miss me, baby. I know it, baby. I know you got love for me deep down inside. All that hatred is just you want to see me again, baby.
After
I know
boxing, WWE for sure. Gary, you have to. After boxing, WWE.
What's the signature move? I don't, you know,
you gotta make one. One of your uppercut. Your body.
The people's uppercut.
The people's uppercut. I'm gonna get it like Ryu.
Yeah. The people's uppercut.
Did you miss anything being off? I mean, besides the fighting, you missed
missed a whole lot of paychecks, baby. You out, man. Well, I'm out.
Appreciate you, Keith. Thank you.
Follow you.
Keith one time Thurman on the IG. Keith Thurman Jr. on what's that? Facebook. And besides anything else, I don't.
How's your dad doing, by the way?
Pops is good. Pops went vegan for a little bit. He's been losing weight. Yeah, he's been losing weight. He's trying to, get that whole blood sugar thing, get off all that prescription stuff, man. You know, I mean, that's the kind of world that we're in today. I always said it when I was young. When you're young, you don't understand politics anyways, right? So all I kept hearing was healthcare, healthcare, healthcare. And I'm like, yo, the spirit in me says if you want to talk about healthcare, take care of your health. Right? Isn't that kind of self-explanatory? You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm older, and then your boy's getting taxed on that health care. You know what I mean?
Well, you live in a tax-free state, though, which is a blessing.
Yeah, not that health care, though.
It's very expensive. And you're married now, so maybe you're carrying 2 people.
You know, I got a whole family taken care of, bro. It costs a lot.
Yes, it does.
You know, monthly guap. You know, but I'm happy to provide that for my family and for my loved ones. But the American healthcare situation is a problem that does need to be addressed, because even though what I said is a logical philosophy that one should take care of one's health, there still is accidents. And to make us, the American people, hardworking, everyday people,
he's leaving now,
come out of their pockets so much. When a lot of people can't afford the kind of doctor bills that they're receiving. So
Thank you, Keith. You gave us 35 minutes, man. Appreciate you, King.
Keith Thurman, stay tuned. Please report that. Come on, sit back reporting.